Hi everyone, welcome to Wild Writing in the Time of Corona. It's day 259, and so that is a day when we do something different. And we're going for an old form of poem, a bit like we did last week when we looked at the interlocking rubaiyat, but not Persian. This week we're going Spanish, and we're looking at a poem that was made popular in the 16th and 17th century by a writer called Cervantes, who wrote Don Quixote. So this Spanish form has got a name that I'll probably say wrong, but I think it's Ovillejo, and it's spelt Ovillejo. And again, like the rubaiyat from last week, it has a very structured form, which I think in some ways, into kind of doing writing for the exercise of trying to write it, is quite useful. So I hope you'll enjoy this. But you're going to need to... You're going to definitely need to write this down. Okay, so basically it's the poem has 10 lines, and the first 6 of the lines are a series of questions and then very short answers. So you have 3 questions with each with their own short answer, and those all rhyme. And then you have 4 lines to finish, which in Spanish, for those of you who speak Spanish, is called a redondilla or redondilla. Okay, so the rhyme scheme of the poem is A, so the first question answer is A, then B for the second question answer, then C for the third question answer. And the question is always 8 beats. Okay, so each of the 3 questions are 8 beats, and the answer can be 3 to 4 beats. So it might sound something like this. What's the risk and is it worth it? 8. Always worth it. 4. Okay, and they rhyme. Okay, and then the second part of the poem, the rhyme is C, D, D, C. C, D, D, C. All of these lines have 8 beats, and they're not question and answers, but they're probably a sort of summing up of the whole poem. And the trick of it is that line 10 is approximately made up of line 2, line 4, and line 6. So line 2 will be very short, line 4 will be very short, and line 6 will be very short. So you basically can, if you want, have the same word ending the poem as on line 6, or you can change it if you wish. But it's an 8-beat line made up of 3 others. So I must admit I've written a couple of these. The first one I just did just to see what it felt like to write the form, and the first one did to see what the form was like. The second one, I worked a little bit more on the subject. But again, and I've shown you this lots of times before, but I hope it cheers you a little bit, there was an awful lot of crossing out. It's not, I think, particularly when you're trying to get a number of beats, particularly when you're trying to get a rhyme, and then you put the question and answer onto it, it gets quite... It's quite a lot of things to manage, so I think don't be worried if you start something and it doesn't work. I'll read you mine, which I've started to like more. I didn't like it when I first wrote it, but I think I'm getting to like it a bit more. And at first I thought it was going to be about myself, and I thought, no, don't do that. And then I thought, oh, it's about a prisoner. And I thought, no, it's about a nun. So I kind of quite like the idea of writing about somebody who was confined, but who had something magical about them. So this is my poem. It's called For a Nun. He asks her how she spends her days in light and praise. Does she miss talk in her cell? She can't tell. How many years have you been here? She's not too clear. Her eyes the eyes of a seer, of mysteries, great things unknown, veiled palimpsest on her own. In light, she can't tell, but he's here. And that's my attempt at an Ovillejo, which in the end I quite enjoyed. And it's very different from the way I normally write. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you will possibly share your poems with me, or at least have enjoyed the writing process. So I shall say bye-bye for a couple of days, and you take care, and good luck with your writing. Bye for now.